So today, I have a backpack video for y'all today, but the weather is so amazing and I haven't skated all freaking year. I decided I was gonna take out my skates. So, gonna skate for a little bit, run through my backpack video, so y'all know what I have in my bag for 2025. So let's get it real quick. My favorite bag is the Peak Design. It's the Peak Design 20-liter bag. I have this thing for years now, and it's been holding up. I want to say I have this for 4 years, and honestly, it's been great. So can't complain. So let's do it. We're gonna hit the road one time and, you know, see if your boy still got it on the skate. So let's go. I really like the attachment that I have on this Osmo Pocket, because I never even thought about using it the way I'm using it, putting it on the street sign to get this shot. So that's something y'all could look into. Everything that I mentioned in this video will be linked in the bio. So if y'all want anything, go ahead and hit the bio for it. So let's head to the studio and hopefully y'all enjoy this video. So what's up, y'all? So this video today gonna be just a little bit different. This video is gonna be about what I carry in my bag, gears that I normally have with me to do corporate events, event photography, just normal stuff like that. My bag changes a lot because I do a lot of different things. It's not like I'm totally niche down. So because I'm not niche down, my bag normally change depending on what I'm doing. So especially now that I am shooting BTS and stuff like that for YouTube, I'll actually show you what I carry to get those footage also. So let's hop into it. Let me show you the backpack I use, the lens, and all of that good stuff. So let's go. Choice for years now has been the Peak Design backpack. I do think this is the 21-liter backpack, and it works amazing. I am in the market of grabbing a new backpack. I would say, look at that, that's ripping up. I would say an everyday backpack. I'll probably get either the up-to-dated version of this, or I'll look at another company. I'm not sure what company I'll go with yet, but I really like this backpack, and I will say I'll put it to its paces. So because it's been so good to me, I will look and see what else they have. If they have anything just a little bit bigger than the 21-liter, maybe a 31 or something like that would be great. But this backpack is amazing. I absolutely love this backpack. Good job, Peak Design. So when I grab my backpack, I always leave a couple things in my backpack. I wrote on here, it says backup. I never remove these out of my backpack. And these are SD cards. Let me tell you something. I know a lot, if you haven't been shooting, let's see if I could. When you start shooting, there's gonna become a time when you forget your SD card. And it's gonna be one of the worst feelings ever. I normally keep 2. This one never leave this bag. This 80 never leave this bag, because you know I want to shoot 4K. So especially for video, I normally keep this in here. They never comes out of this bag. So I normally keep 2 SD cards in there. This one is slow, but at least I know I'll get the job done, and I keep these 2 in here. So these never leave. And then I normally keeps a one of these tool in here just because I know sometimes I need it. So I normally leave it in here. And I always leave, believe it or not, $15, $20, some type of cash, because I've been to different events. Where they only take cash. I might want a water or something like that, or I want to buy something that one of the vendors selling, and if it's around, you know, I'll buy it with cash. So I keep that, and the biggest reason I carry it is because my phone be dying. A lot of times I don't even bring my wallet because I have everything on my phone. But just in case, that's just backup. I just keep that cash in there. So this is my bag. All right. So let's start off with the lens. What lens that always makes the cut? The lens that, no matter what, I know the first lens I'm gonna grab, 24 to 70. This lens never, ever not make the cut. It's always a lens that I keep with me. Everywhere I go, this 24-70 comes. I don't care what it is, it's coming. So 24-70 is the key. So I normally start off with a 24-70, and yeah. So actually gonna pack this bag out for you guys. So I'm gonna put this right here, right? 24-70. And I'll just zip this side like this. Then I'll come to this side, right? Another lens that I always bring, and I start bringing this lens because of YouTube. This is the main lens that I use to capture majority of my YouTube videos if I'm shooting BTS. Now, if I'm going to an event where I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get some BTS with my other camera, this is the lens I take. The Sony Zeiss f4 16 to 35, man. And also all my lenses are stepped up except this one to 82. They all stepped up to 82 millimeter threading, but this one is 77, and this is my only one that's 77, and I'll show you the reason in a minute. So this is the lens that I shoot 90% of my YouTube content with, f4. And I just have a tip for everybody, all the new photographers. Don't let no YouTuber tell you that f4 is not enough. f4 is more than enough. Those lenses be affordable, and let me tell you, ain't nothing like having a 24 to 105. Personally, I don't have that lens, but I did have that lens and it works. Like, I sold it and got the 24 to 70 2.8 G Master 2, but if you're looking in the market and you want a good starter lens, that 24 to 105 is a good starting point. So don't let nobody, you know, fool you and think you have to have 1.2, 1.4, 1.8. Majority of us don't even shoot on those, so it's okay. We always, you know, a good f2 is nice, but we're not shooting wide open like that. So f4 is always good enough. So yeah, so I'm gonna put this in here just like that. And then my final lens that I normally take, depending on what I'm doing, it's either I'm gonna take the 85 or I'm gonna take the 24 1.4. Those are the two lenses I normally take, depending on what I'm shooting. Most corporate events, I will take the 85 just so I could have that reach, and I'll stay away and just get some of those nice, you know, far out shots with the, you know, the bokeh in the back and, you know, the compression in the back. But so either the 24 or the 85. So this lens is the Sigma 85 1.4. And as you can see, it stepped up to 82 millimeter. As I said, all my lenses are stepped up to 82 millimeter. So this is my Sigma. Absolutely love this lens. Only problem is because I stepped it up, the hood doesn't go on there. I can't put the hood on there. So I know, but I keep the hood in here just like that. I'll keep the hood in here, and I'll just rest it in here just like this. So yeah, so that's my first one. So still on this side. So if I'm gonna shoot if I'm gonna shoot BTS content, I normally shoot all my BTS right now on the FX3. However, if I don't want to take the FX3 with me, I'm gonna take the pocket. So I'm gonna put the pocket in here this time, only because I know I'll take this sometime to shoot BTS. But yeah, and as you can see, I have the KNF variable ND on here. Listen, amazing ND filter. I think it's kind of fragile though, because I did break one of these. So be careful on how the ND is. Well, this is a VND because it's from 1 to 5 stars, but be careful how you use that. Yeah, so this is my setup, and then I have the magnet on the back. Works absolutely amazing. And then also, if I want to attach it to my chest, I have the GoPro thing here where I could also put it. So I'm gonna add this in here now. Just to have that in there like that. And then since I'm still on this side, what I'll do, if I'm gonna take that with me, I'll also add a clamp. I think this is a super clamp. I'll let you know what this is, but normally take these clamps with me anytime I'm gonna take this, because these two together, oh man, they work amazing. So I normally take these two together. So yeah, and I'll just put them in here just like this, let it fit. Still on this side right here. I don't know if you could see, let's see if you could see. Still on this side. Still on this pocket on that side. Yeah, then I'll take that right there. Also, so I'm stuffing this right here. So I'm really working on this side. So another thing that I'll take with me is the tools that I use just in case I need to tighten something. So I personally think this is one of the best tools you could get by Small Rig. It has man, this little thing right here, amazing. It has basically everything you need. I always bring this everywhere I'm going, so I don't normally keep this in here, but this is amazing. I normally keep this in the bag. So, but I normally keep it in a pouch. So if you ever buy like a SSD, you get one of these right here. And I normally keep it in here. And if you look good, you see the magnet for my mic right here, which I have on. So I'll put this in here and have the magnet hold it in place. And then I'll put I have it on right now. My lavalier mic would be in here also. And any stuff I'll put this in here, depending on if it's windy outside, I'll put any small stuff in here. So I keep this in here, and then I'll just add this in here just like that. Then I'm done with this side. And then we're gonna go to the other side. Okay. So now I'm gonna add my mic. Listen, I'm a Rode guy. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Rode have done me great. I probably have all my mics is from, if I was supposed to show you, matter of fact, hold up. Let's see how much Rode mic I have. Let's see, so I have 2, 3, where's my NGT5? So I have the first generation. So I have the first generation Rode, which is right here. Then I have the NGT5. I think these two come together. I also have the NTG2 also. I don't know where it's at though. But I also have that. But absolutely love Rode. They've been doing me good. So, oh yeah, and I have this right here. This is another thing actually I'm about to put in. So for all my audio, I'm gonna put this up. I actually have the mic on right now. So yeah, it would be full. And because I do not like to bring Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's right here. And because I do not like to take both of these with me, that's the reason why I put the microphone and stuff in there and the other one. So I normally leave this at the house unless, you know, I'm shooting like a couple different interviews, but take this with me and I'm good. So I'll put all my mics and stuff in here, like here. So this are my mics. Put my mics in here. Okay. And then I'll bring this. This is the next thing I'll bring. Just to clean my camera before I put it onto my sensor, clean my lens, clean my sensor. I'll use this. However, don't let nobody tell you this is not good enough. These are more than good enough. But I have this right now, so I'm just gonna use this because I spend the money to get it. So I normally put it in here. Okay, so I have that. Cool. I also could close this up right now too. So I'll close this up. Now, what makes the top of my bag, which is right here. So this is the top of the bag. Okay, so I normally put all this stuff I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna use immediately on the top. So this is my charger. This is my V-mount charger, V99 G-Cine. I use this thing more as a portable charger than my V-mount. I love this thing, so I'll have this and then I'll plug it in. Then I'll plug it into here. And then I'll put this in my bag, right? I'll put this in my bag to the side like this. And I'll run this thing and I'll run this cable outside. I'll give it enough length outside of my bag so I could charge my phone or whatever I need. I'll give it enough length and I'll have it out like that. So I could charge my phone just like that. Right, that's how I would do it. All right, put it to the side and I'll, just so I could charge my phone. Okay, cool. Now that I did that, so ND filters. Now, I am in the market of getting me a new VND. Honestly, the one that I use is Polo Pro. I do use the Polo Pro ND. This is like the first one. This has done me great. I'm not even gonna lie. Let me see if you could see. Let me see if you could see. Has a lot of scratches on here now. So these ND is not cheap by no means. I think this was like $300 or $250 or something like that. But I will never tell you not to get this ND. If you have the cash and you want to get you a good ND and don't have to think about it, you don't have to try. This is a good option. I will recommend this right here. However, not everybody could spend $250 on an ND. So I am looking at other options. I like the Nisi option. I like the Freewell option. There might be some other options out there that I need to try out. I did try the Tiffin, but feel like I'm gonna stay away from the Tiffin. They have a lot of vignetted on the edges and I don't like that. So I'm gonna stay away from it, but VND stays in here, just like that. So I'll keep it. Normally this is already on my lens. I'm just gonna be real, but I'm gonna keep this on here and I'll throw that right there. Now, the camera. I am using my cameras right now to record. My favorite camera is the A7 IV. I'm using the FX3 to top down, and I'm using the A7 IV right here to record. A7 IV is my favorite camera. If I'm gonna do, honestly, if I don't know what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring the A7 IV. All conditions, it works perfectly fine. So that's the camera I take with me. For now, I'm gonna use the R5 with my favorite lens from the Canon system, which is the 24-105. I feel like this setup could shoot anything you want. Now, personally, this is my studio setup. I only use this in studio to do all my studio and commercially photo shoot. But this is the setup that I'm gonna use to show you, you know, what I have. So actually, let me see if I can take this off. Instead of me putting the A7 IV in here, I'm gonna put the Canon R5 in here. But normally it would have been the A7 IV because that's what I'll use. But I'm just gonna put the R5 in here just so you can see how this thing is packed out. So I'll put the Canon R5 in here. Canon R5, amazing camera also. So that will be in there, just like that. Okay. Now, I normally bring this with me whenever I'm doing shoots, events, especially if I know the night's gonna catch me, the evening's gonna catch me, I bring this with me. Even though I have my, let's see, even though I will have my, my V1 flash, I still take this with me. I cannot tell you the amount of times I've been doing an event and this top done broke up. Matter of fact, hold on. Right here. This top has done broke off on me. This is the old one I had that broke on me. This one has really got damaged though. I would say to any photographer, majority of the time you don't need a new one. The only thing you need to buy is this little piece right here on Amazon. It's like $20, $25 max. You see this little tab right here? That's all you need to put in and add 4 screws. Matter of fact, I'll probably show you how to do it in this video. So this was the night when I broke my speed light, and I actually broke the hood of my lens that night. But everything was fine because, as I said, I was prepared. I always keep my wireless trigger on me when I do events, just because I know stuff like that will happen. And it always happens when you like least expect it, so I just keep mine with me. And yeah, and these are some of the shots that I got when I add the wireless adapter on there. So there you go. All right, let's get back to the video. Cool. Because I didn't know they actually sell this piece separate. So instead of buying a new one, just buy this piece. And I normally keep this piece on hand because they break so much. So that's why I have one just sitting at the house. Then you see I have the screws and stuff in here. So I normally keep one handy. So yeah, so I'll have this right here in the bag, ready to go on top, and I'll throw this in here too. The battery I'm using in here is these any loop I guess battery, these white batteries. They're on Amazon. I was recommended this battery years ago by DJ Prince, a DJ friend of mine. I recommend this. They recommend these to me. They work great. They are rechargeable. This is the charger right here. They're from Panasonic, and yeah, they work great. So if they work for me, I'm gonna keep them. So, but I keep this on here just so if my strobe, if my wireless flash broke, I'll put this on there and I'll slave my light, because if this piece broke off, you still could use this to make it work. I've done it plenty of times, so I'm 100% sure. Yeah, and then I'll have that light there, and then I know when I just started, I told you I told you that I only keep one of my lens. I only keep one of my lens. Oh, getting a call. I'm in the middle of a video. I have to call you back. Okay. So I did tell you that I only keep one lens at 77 millimeter, and it's because the ND that I use on that lens is this ND right here by Prism Lens Effects. It's cool. I've been using it. I think it pulls your tint a little bit to the blue side, but for me personally, I like being pulled to the blue. So I'm not tripping on that, but just be aware of that if you buy these. I think they corrected it though. I think they have some black ones now, so that should be dope. Haven't tried them yet, but listen, I have tons of Prism lens filter. Matter of fact, let me show you. Look at this. This should give you an idea of my Prism lens. My Prism lens. How much lens I have, how much filters I done bought from these folks, like tons. Now, I had a lot of Tiffin, which is a lot of pro black mist. I have a lot here, but I honestly stay away from the V&D from Tiffin. I have some more Polar Pro short stack NDs, but these normally don't make it with me. These are, if there's certain shots, I'll take these with me. So I have a lot of NDs, y'all. Then I have Motion ND. I lost this ND though. I think it was like a 10 mist or something like that. But yeah, tons of ND. So ND filter comes with me. Okay. So, yeah, so, and this last spot right here would be for the FX3, which I'm using recording this right now. The FX3 would go in this spot right here. When I'm taking, just to do video, a lot of times I'm doing photography and video. So I'll have the FX3 right here to come with me. And yeah, and a few other things I normally take with me are these so Hygiene, keep my mouthwash in my bag. Can't be talking in these people face with bad breath. And a new thing I add in, which is this body wipes by Hustle and Clean. I just did a shoot in New Orleans for, this shoot was for Super Bowl, the Super Bowl weekend, and I ran into this company, and there was a sponsor for the event that we was doing. I love these right here, so I keep one to wipe the sweat off of you. Sometimes we do a lot of events outside. This stuff is really good for the body, remove sweat, dirt, and body odor. So I keep this with me. I'll just, put it to the side. And then you got to keep your the business cards with you. It's my business card. I have, these are the new business cards because I changed my name from Alpha Bashir. Let's see, can you see this? Nope, I changed my name from Bashir Alpha to Alpha Vision, my company from Bashir Alpha to Alpha Vision. So yeah, so I keep this in here. And yeah, and if I need to put my computer in here, this fits a 16-inch laptop, so I could put it in here. Yeah, so the only thing that I'm missing now is a tripod. This tripod, quick story is, I went to New York to help my friend out to clean out his cellar, and this was in there just sitting around. And this is the, I don't know if they pronounce this Joby but Joby tripod. I normally use the Vanguard tripods, which is this right here. I normally use this right here, but this turns out to be better for a cell phone. As you can see, I have a quick release on here by Falcon, but this it's really small. It turns out to be better for the cell phone. This turns out to be a lot better for my camera. And then I have a quick release on here that I put on here. This is my tripod. I have 3 tripods. The other tripod that I have is from Vanguard that I have right here on my A7 IV. This is it right here. This tripod is just a little bit too heavy for me. So I would put this right here on the side. I'll put this on the side. I think every photographer just put 1 leg in or 2 legs in, and then I'll put this in like here, just like that. Put it like that, and then I get my my Peak Design straps. Put it on the side, just like this. And then yeah, got my Peak Design strap. Also, sometimes I bring this with me if I know I'm gonna shoot on my if I'm gonna shoot on my Osmo Pocket 3, I'll bring this with me, and I'll just screw it on right there. And this is also good for the pocket, just like that. Yep. And then keep this. Don't forget this, because I almost forget. This always make the cut. I could just put this anywhere. Another tool that I normally take with me is this right here. And I take this because some of the time my step-up ring gets stuck. When my step-up ring gets stuck, I gotta use this to clamp it and turn it off. So, and my other multi-tool don't have it. So I'll just I'll put it in the pocket right here on the side, because I have side pockets right there. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Can you see that? Maybe. I'll put it on the side pocket right there. Yeah. So this would be my setup. right here. Nice little setup. And then I have my drone that I'll bring separate, which is the Mavic 3 Pro. I'll bring this separately if I'm gonna get drone shots, and I'll attach this to this bag, and I'll keep it pushing. But yeah, but I'm definitely looking for another tripod though. I am looking for another tripod to use because I feel like this tripod is just a tad bit too heavy. And I know I could find like a better medium-sized tripod too. I know I could find a better medium-sized tripod to use. That's lightweight. This worked perfectly fine, but I would like to get another one. So I think I need a backpack, tripod, and a VND. Those are like the 3 things I'm in the market for right now. But I don't need it, but you know, I'll want to get it eventually. This is my travel backpack though. This is my travel backpack. When I'm traveling, this is the backpack I bring with me. The Wonder, I'm not sure the name of this backpack. I have it for years now. This thing has made it through a lot of stuff. And the reason why I really love these backpacks is because of these. But funny enough, this is the reason why I don't like it a lot of times. Because, and look y'all, I said from the get-go, I always keep an SD card, well, business cards too, in my bag. Like, you will never catch me lacking with not having an SD card. I just leave them in there. So when I'm going through the airport, the reason why I like this bag is because a lot of times I have my camera stuff in there and I am tired of getting stopped. So what I do is, I'm just gonna zip it up so you could see. What I do is, let's zip it up. When I'm going through the airport and I get to run my bag through the machine, I'll just screw this out and pull these out and pull these out. Because they always get me. So I'll take these out and put them on top, or I'll open them just to make it easier. And I'll just pull them out to the side like that. That way I don't have to go through the bag. And I'll keep these like this on the side, or put it into another bucket and have them run through the machine like that. So yeah. So if you have any other gear, tripod, VND, or backpack that you recommend of me trying out or using, send it to me. I'm in the market of those 3. So thank you for watching. Hope you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't yet. So see you in the next video. Man, I'm tired. Wait, 1 second. I just got these body wipes and I think it's a perfect time to actually use it. No, what did I do with it? Okay. I just got these body wipes from this company when I was in New Orleans. This is it right here. So I'm gonna pop it out right now. It's called Uslex Clean. So I think this, oh my God, it smells amazing. Actually, let me read this, see if it's for the face. Remove sweats and dirt and body odor. Clean, smooth, kills 99% of germs. Contain aloe vera and witch hazel. Well, I think this should be able to use on the face, right? I would think that, right? I think you could open this a little bit more. Man, this thing is thick. I'm just gonna go straight for it and use it on the face. First impression, I've never used it on my face before. I've used it on my hands. First impressions, it feels amazing on the face. Yes, that's because of the aloe vera. So check them out. This is the brand. I'm not being sponsored for this, but